From a $2 billion mega mansion in Mumbai to a $50,000 tiny house in Texas, this is every billionaire house ranked. And trust me, these houses get crazier than the actual billionaires who own them. Let's start big. First up, Mukesh Ambani. Mukesh didn't buy a house. He spawned a vertical city. Antilia rises 27 stories above Mumbai and cost around $2 billion, making it one of the most expensive homes ever built. Inside, it has a ballroom with LED ceilings, a snow room that literally snows indoors, a health spa, yoga studio, temple floor, theater, and even a parking garage for 160 cars. Oh, and it needs about 600 full-time employees to keep it running. This thing looks like someone stacked every Minecraft building into one tower and said, "Yep, that's my house." S tier, no debate. From skyscraper to super nerd fortress. Bill Gates enters the chat. Xanadu 2.0 took 7 years and $150 million to build. The house tracks your lighting preferences, your body temperature, and even changes the digital artwork on the walls depending on who walks in. Gates owns a manuscript written by Leonardo da Vinci inside the private library. The pool stretches 60 feet with underwater speakers, and the backyard is a custom Caribbean beach he shipped into Washington like it was Amazon Prime. This is what happens when a computer geek gets infinite money. Solid A tier. Now let's talk Amazon levels of rich. Jeff Bezos started in a garage, and now lives on a man-made island like a Bond villain. His Miami mansion cost $68 million, but he bought the house next door 2 months later for $79 million because privacy is important. Bezos owns properties all over the country, including a cowboy ranch, a DC mega mansion, and historic museums he converted into luxury living spaces. The man collects houses like Pokemon cards. A-tier house. S-tier flex. Next up, the king of privacy. Mark Zuckerberg. Zuck owns 1,300 acres of Hawaiian land, surrounded by walls so tall they might affect the weather. His compound includes 2 mansions, bunkers, multiple guest homes, treehouse pods connected by rope bridges, and security drones that fly around automatically. It's like Jurassic Park, but instead of dinosaurs, you get Mark walking around drinking water awkwardly. B-tier house, but the bunker is cool. Now we go from private to secret. Vladimir Putin. Putin allegedly owns a $1.3 billion palace on the Black Sea. It has a casino, a private theater, a hookah lounge, underground tunnels, vineyards, a hockey rink, and a throne room. Because of course there's a throne room. This place looks like Versailles if Versailles was run by a supervillain. Nobody knows what's in the basement. And honestly, nobody wants to find out. S tier for intimidation alone. And now, the billionaire who refuses to act like one. Warren Buffett. Buffett still lives in the same $300,000 Omaha home he bought in 1958. No marble floors, no helipad, no personal chef. Just newspaper vibes and simple furniture. Buffett once said he doesn't need a bigger home because it wouldn't make him happier. He drives himself, eats McDonald's breakfast every day, and only uses flip phones. C-tier house. S-tier wisdom and dad energy. From humble to extremely aesthetic. Kim Kardashian's mansion is a minimalist fever dream. Everything is white. The walls are white. The chairs are white. The sinks don't even look real, and the hallways look like an Apple store. The bathroom resembles a spaceship. It's a $20 million art installation where you're scared to touch anything. B-tier. Looks amazing, but I'm afraid to sit down. And now, chaos. Kanye West. Kanye's real estate adventures are like watching someone speedrun bankruptcy in real time. He bought a $57 million Malibu mansion, then paid workers to demolish it, then forgot to pay them, then got sued, and then tried selling the destroyed property for less than he bought it for. He also attempted to build Star Wars-inspired dome houses to solve homelessness, but the city shut him down for not getting permits. Kanye is playing real-life Sims on nightmare mode. D-tier house, S-tier chaos. Let's go back to the money vaults. Ken Griffin bought 4 entire floors of a billionaire's row skyscraper for $238 million, the most expensive home ever sold in the US. People don't live in these apartments. They store wealth in them. They're basically concrete crypto wallets. The view is insane, the prestige is elite, and the price tag is psychotic. A-tier. And finally, the meme himself, Elon Musk. Elon sold almost all his mansions and claimed he was done with material possessions. Then he moved into a $50,000 boxable tiny home that looks like a Lego block. Sounds humble, right? Plot twist. That tiny home is just his guest house. His actual living situation is even weirder. Elon says he mostly lives in a $45,000 rental in Boca Chica, Texas, right next to the SpaceX launch site. Basically, a neighborhood where the HOA rules are replaced with "don't stand too close to the rocket engine." The house is tiny, simple, and honestly looks like something your friend would Airbnb for a fishing weekend. But here's where it gets peak Musk. He built a $200,000 security fence around it, with enough cameras to film 4 seasons of a true crime documentary. Local residents joked that he has more surveillance than the Pentagon. And even though he doesn't care about possessions, his companies technically own multiple properties he still uses, including a huge Austin mansion he reportedly forgets to mention. And the chaos continues. He tried to buy more land around SpaceX to build a private town called Snailbrook, where employees would live, work, and probably be paid partly in Dogecoin. Imagine Sim City. But the mayor keeps tweeting at 3 a.m. So yeah, Elon says he downsized, but he basically sold 0.05% of his real estate portfolio while upgrading his home security to boss fight levels. B-tier house, S-tier plot twist, and A-tier side quests. And that was every billionaire house ranked. From sky-high megastructures to tiny boxes worth less than your car, billionaires truly live in a different reality. If you enjoyed this tour through billionaire madness, hit subscribe. More wild deep dives are on the way, because this is Mindshift Theory, and the biggest shift always starts here.